Bucs fans can breathe a pretty hefty sigh of relief as the final expectations for which players will and won't play in the Bucs Week 1 matchup versus the Dallas Cowboys have come out, and as it stands right now, the only Buc that is expected to miss the game has been officially ruled as out is 5th round rookie cornerback Zion McCollum. Meanwhile, wide receiver Russel Gage, right tackle Tristan Wirfs, and veterans Logan Ryan, Julio Jones, Mike Edwards, Mike Evans, Lavonte David, and Giovanni Bernard are all expected to play in the Bucs Week 1 matchup versus the Dallas Cowboys. Chris Godwin is still a question mark as of the recording of this video. Of course, when there is news as to whether or not Godwin will or won't play, we will be making a separate video talking about it in its entirety. But the positive here is that Tristan Wirfs is going to play, the best offensive lineman that the Buccaneers have on their roster. So the starting offensive line is going to be Donovan Smith at left tackle, Luke Gedeke at left guard, Robert Hainsey at center, Shaq Mason at right guard, and Tristan Wirfs at right tackle. And then the wide receiver room is going to consist at the very least Mike Evans at the 1, Russel Gage or Julio Jones at the 2, then Russel Gage or Julio Jones at the 3, followed by guys like Scotty Miller, Brashad Perriman, Jalen Darden as the backup. So that is some pretty hefty good news. You also have Giovanni Bernard, who you can throw in there as a rotational type of back as well. So all in all, this is good injury news going into the Buccaneers Week 1 matchup versus the Dallas Cowboys on the offensive front. On the defensive front, there really weren't any big question marks. I know I said some big names there like Lavonte David, Mike Edwards, and Logan Ryan, but there was never any really doubt that those guys were not, there was no doubt that those guys were going to play in week number 1. A couple of guys might have just had a veteran type day. I know that that was the case of Lavonte David. Logan Ryan did have a hamstring injury concern earlier on in the week, but he was a full participant in Friday's practice. And then finally, Mike Edwards is dealing with an illness, but he should be good to go in week number 1. The only question mark left now is Chris Godwin. Will Chris Godwin play in the Bucs Week 1 matchup versus the Dallas Cowboys? If he does, the wide receiver room gets even more potent. But if he doesn't, things will be, I feel, relatively okay moving forward with Evans, Jones, and Gage as your top 3 wide receivers. You then still have guys like Cam Brate, Kyle Rudolph, Leonard Fournette is still going to be in there. You also have the entirety of your now starting offensive line, which is huge in that mix as well. So, with that being said, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions about all these players playing. Russel Gage, Tristan Wirfs. I know a lot of people were especially worried about Wirfs and Gage, but those guys will be good to go. The Bucs will be basically at as full of health as they can be at this point, minus Zion McCollum, which is unfortunate for the young rookie, but he isn't a starting cornerback. He's the 4th, 5th cornerback on the roster right now. Not the biggest loss in the world. The Bucs can be a little bit more precautious with that injury and give McCollum a little bit more time to heal up. By the way, Jannard Avery was elevated to the team's roster for this game. He will possibly have some type of role on special teams and as a backup pass rusher as well, so keep an eye on him. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions. I would love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now. One more quick reminder, I will be going live at 7:50 for the Bucs Week 1 matchup versus the Dallas Cowboys with my live game reactions. Make sure you stay tuned in for that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.